Think we're live. All right. Hey, good late afternoon, early evening. Meteorologist Nate Larsen here with a quick weather update. Just wanted to, which way do I need to go? I guess the Fox logo's in my face. A quick update on the storm system. Fronts here, seeing quite a bit of strong wind, right? We have high wind warnings for the West Desert, including portions of the Tooele Valley or Tooele County. Here's a look at Doppler radar showing some of the impacts. We're seeing showers start to fill in as the front's pushing through areas of the northern Wasatch Front, mainly north of Davis, Weber counties. I know Cache Valley's already seen some shower activity. So here we go. Things are starting to activate a little bit, kind of right on cue. Cold front still working its way into Salt Lake within the next hour or so, but we're already seeing some temperature changes out there. So you can kind of see really well defined actually with this map that I'm told through Facebook's kind of confusing. So let's kind of walk you through what we're looking at right here. Where this is the 24-hour temperature change map. So what that means is at those given sites, that's the temperature difference versus 24 hours ago. So we're looking at, where's the video? So we've dropped 20 degrees from this time yesterday in Ogden, 29 in Logan. So the front's working its way through, as you can see, or it's already moved through the Logan area where we're about a similar temperature drop as we are in Elko from this time yesterday. So, and then cold air is working its way into much of our northern Utah valleys. So Salt Lake's already dropped a couple of degrees. We're seeing temperatures change as that cooler air mass is working its way towards us. And of course, that's what's driving up some of the wind and some of the active conditions out there. As far as actual temperatures, so where are we at? We're actually not too bad still, Wendover. We're in the 50s, 54, I think, at last check. Let's see what it's showing right now. 53 now, upper 40s, Elko, 46, Ely. We've already dropped to 54 in Ogden and just mid 40s in Logan. So grab the jackets if you're heading out. Of course, plan on the shower. So we're seeing some active skies out there. As far as let's kind of show you where we're seeing some of the active conditions. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in portions of Kane County as well, just northwest of Glen Canyon, not in a very populated area, but still seeing some active skies out there nonetheless. So here is this cell that is moving east primarily, so headed towards Halls Crossing. It's moving at about 30 miles an hour, and so it could impact areas like Halls Crossing, portions of Glen Canyon within the next hour or so. And we were seeing some larger hail with that, the severe thunderstorm warning calling for gusty winds as well. It says 2-inch hail actually being reported, ping pong size hail with this storm system. So pretty rural. Not sure if anyone's actually seen that. Hopefully not, because definitely could do some damage with large hailstones like that. But that severe storm, the severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect at least for the next few minutes. Wouldn't be surprised if it's extended. It's through 5:15, but that will likely be extended as that storm's still moving on. As far as I did a quick check on some of the 6-hour rain totals, so with what moisture has already moved into northwest Utah, just to give you an idea of how much we could possibly see along Wasatch Front. So some areas up north. This is I-15 just north of Plymouth. It's already picked up 6/10 of an inch of rain. We've already had 3/10 of an inch in Whites Valley along I-84 as you head from Tremont towards Snowville. And so there's some decent moisture out there, and we were anticipating that. Let me kind of move off of that severe thunderstorm that we have down in southern Utah. Where's the clear? There we go. And then in northern Utah, we do have a special weather statement for this storm system that's been moving over the Huntsville area, that's moving into the Wasatch back. So definitely generating some strong wind gusts. That was also generating, I believe, half-inch hail. So not severe weather as far as severe size hailstones, but there was a special weather statement issued for that particular system. We were expecting a few isolated severe storms, so gusts up to 50, 55 miles per hour for that thunderstorm moving through the Huntsville area. Now, for the next couple of hours, we're going to be kind of socked in with some of these showers and storms. Let's see. I think I messed up the front on this graphic trying to post a few things to social, but kind of timing it out a little bit for you. Um, yeah, the graphic's kind of delayed there. Let me just delete it real quick, but we'll kind of zoom in so you can see more of the timing, when to expect it in your area. Or I'll just delete it, I guess. I'm sorry. If you've got plans to be out and about, I know we've got the Ute game kickoff at 8:15. We're still expecting to see quite a bit of shower activity. So maybe the lightning will be done by then, with the initial front moving through. Behind it should be calmer as far as some of the thunderstorm activity go, but more steady rains, and we're expecting some northwest winds. This showing that a lot of the rain should taper off sometime after 9-10 o'clock. Could see a few scattered showers into the overnight, but look at the temperature change. So if you're heading out this evening, I know it's warm now, we're still in the 70s, but we're dropping into the 50s here shortly. So um, let's see, seeing some comments. This is great. Yeah, everyone wants the rain, so we'll take all that we can get. We need the moisture. So yeah, the next couple of hours, hopefully, if you've got outdoor displays, decorations, hopefully they're hunkered down pretty well. I know some of the strongest wind gusts were out near Wendover. We had some just over 50 miles an hour. We're expecting them even possibly up to 60. And so elsewhere, gusting generally 40, 45 miles an hour. So model still showing, again, the brunt of the moisture moving in here shortly within the next hour or so into Salt Lake, Utah counties. Should continue to have pretty steady shower activity through maybe 9-10 o'clock, as we said, before things kind of quiet down a little bit. Northwest flow behind it could keep a few showers going across portions of northern Utah, especially over the mountain areas. Models even picking up on a little bit of lake enhanced moisture with the cold air moving in. So some lake effect. You can see kind of the moisture continuing east, directly east, essentially, of Great Salt Lake. So could impact areas with some lingering moisture for portions of Davis and Weber counties. We're not expecting a whole lot of snow out of this with some of the warm before the storm, but we should see at least 2 to 4 inches in some of our mountain areas. So let me kind of pan down a little bit. I posted some of the graphics on timing, but for the south end of the state, cold front, of course, working its way through as well. Should start to see a little bit more shower activity pick up this evening after 8-9 o'clock. This model kind of skips over western portions of Washington County, but certainly could see some decent rains. Still have a flash flood risk for areas like Zion. All of our national park areas still probable into the evening hours. But the front essentially working its way through southwest Utah. Should be out of there after midnight, and then sweeping through south central, southeastern portions of the state by tomorrow morning. And we'll see a much quieter day for Sunday, with even southwest flow picking back up. Should help warm up some of the state from the quick temperature drop that we get today. So Kobe says no tornadoes then. Yeah, when we have a marginal risk of storms, of severe weather, there's roughly a 2% chance that we might see a tornado. Certainly possible, but of course our terrain doesn't necessarily indicate, we don't get a lot of the right environment for tornadoes to really form. We see funnel clouds. We don't see a lot of twisters actually hit the ground. So certainly could see something that looks threatening. Not seeing a lot of rotation out there on radar. And I haven't had any reports of any sightings as well. But let's see. Go back to radar for just a second. So really seeing some decent rains moving over the Stansburys right now. Should be getting some really heavy wetting rains in Grantsville, west of Stansbury Park. Let's see, yeah, by 15 through Tremont, and start also seeing some good rain. And some of the heaviest precipitation still along or just behind the front as it's moving through out over Box Elder County. So still moving just out now off of Park Valley. West Desert seeing some good moisture, and then these showers are kind of heading our way. Let's see what else. I was going to show you some of the winds because we do have high wind warnings in effect through 7 o'clock. So the next couple of hours for the West Desert, but also including the Tooele Valley, Rush Valley. So generally winds anywhere from 15 to 35 miles an hour, strongest out near Wendover, gusts about 40 with we've had stronger gusts out near Wendover, as I mentioned, closer to 60. The peak wind gust graphic is going to show you where we've seen some of those strongest winds. And I had it loaded up. A little less organized, I apologize. Just jumping in real quick as the storm's moving through. Let's see, wind gust speeds right there. So this is showing we've seen 55 mile per hour gusts at Wendover. So yeah, almost a 60-45 at the airport. Strong winds in Cedar City. Just seeing some of the latest alerts. Severe thunderstorm warning, San Juan. Yep, that same storm system is extended through 6:15 now in southern Utah. So, yeah, be sure to let us know what you see. Hopefully, we don't have damage being reported, but definitely we have the possibility of some of these strong wind gusts certainly could tear off some tree limbs, could pull off a few shingles, those types of things, and some of the larger hailstones that we've seen could maybe cause some property damage as well. The strongest storms have been out in southern Utah, though, in Kane County, where we had reports of ping pong size hail. So, yeah, we'll kind of keep track of the storm system. As far as severe thunderstorms, haven't seen any really pop up in northern Utah with the front moving through. We've had strong storms that have had gusts up to 50 miles per hour or so, but for the most part, we are faring okay in northern Utah. It's mostly, again, southern Utah, rural Kane County, up over, let's see, east. Let's see, there's Escalante, southeast. Yeah, the strongest storms have been down south. So here's that severe thunderstorm that's expected to continue through 6:15. Let's see. Rains heavy in Tremont with lightning. Let's see. Yeah. So again, a lot of the moisture should be out of here by after 9, even 10 o'clock for some of southern Wasatch Front, but northern parts of the Wasatch Front will clear out a little bit quicker than that with how quickly it's moving through. One more check on just some of the timing with Futurecast. Yeah, at least out of Weber, Box Elder County, by 10 o'clock, it's pretty quiet. Still moving through, it looks like southeast portions of Salt Lake County, maybe towards 11. Utah County by midnight, and with a few lingering showers. And again, we have a possibility of a little bit of lake effect with some of the cold air moving in over Great Salt Lake. So anyway, stay safe out there. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday.